This is a Lightscape San Diego Christmas. Get ready.
Go ahead.
This is Action Jack and Burgermeister behind the camera with our good friends and neighbors. This is my friend Darno right here.
Hello.
And that's his lovely bride,
Hello. Hello.
Val.
Hi.
And we're
And your lovely bride, Bertie.
and my lovely bride, Bergie. Darno and Val have been our neighbors for over a quarter of a century. They're next door neighbors, and they're lovely people and great friends. We are in San Diego at the San Diego Botanic Garden, also known as Quail Gardens, and there's a lot to see here. We're right by the ocean. Near here in this very town, just a mile or so away, was the gentleman Hugh Martin, who was a close friend of mine and Bergie's, and who wrote the song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I know I talk about him from time to time, but he's a lovely man, and he's in my heart and mind and spirit, and I think about him all the time. Every time I hear Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and they played Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, well, we walk in there, and I don't think anyone knows the connection to Encinitas and Hugh Martin and that great song. He also wrote the Trolley song, by the way. Now, you're going to see a lot of tropical things here because this is the subtropics in San Diego, and you just saw a sign about bamboo, and there are more what they call living bamboo. I guess there's a such thing as dead bamboo. Oh, yeah, I guess you make furniture out of that, but they call this a living bamboo forest, and it's the largest one, not in California. There it is right there. Not in California, United States. No. It's the largest in all of North America. So it's quite impressive. We've been experiencing really nice, beautiful Santa Ana conditions. That puts our weather this day at around 80 degrees. So it's fantastic, but I know it's going to get in to the low 60s. So we put a jacket on to prepare for what could be a cold night. So we're walking through right now, and it's twilight. We're seeing all the beautiful light displays. And this is called Lightscape. And they have Lightscape, this corporation that has special holiday shows, especially Christmas, all over the country. So where you live, there's the Pacific Ocean right there, Pacific Promenade. Where you live, if you put in Lightscape, then the place near you, it will come up. And they have a general theme of beautiful lights, but it really is depending on the area that you're living in. And as I say, this is subtropical, so we're seeing mostly tropical plants and from all over different parts of the world. And you notice we go through one area, we'll be in Australia, and then we'll be in New Zealand, and then we'll be in Africa, and then we'll be in Asia, so you're going all over the place. And then the lights go along with that. So here's some phantasmagoric music in the background, so I don't think this is copyrighted, so we should have fun. But most of the stuff has been Christmas music, so I had to turn it off and do voiceover, so that's what I'm doing now. So this is what's called a 37-acre urban oasis with over 4 miles of meandering trails and ocean views with more than 5,000 plant species and varieties and 29 uniquely themed gardens that represent 15 regions and habitats throughout the world, and it's absolutely beautiful. So you get a nice hike in and still get to see all the beautiful Christmas lights and the Christmas spirit, and then learn a lot about botanics. The dates for this is November 15th through January 5th, 2025. It's a magical mystery tour here that's very phantasmagoric and psychedelic. The music is fantastic. They have artists from all over the world, so different areas were designed by different artists. And you go through various tunnels, including the Tunnel of Love. And what you just saw was the state flower for California, which is the California poppies, which are all over the state come the springtime. And they're absolutely beautiful. In fact, right by where we live probably is the best place to see them in San Diego, Riverside, and LA counties. It's fabulous. All right, so this is part of the light show. All these different funky wires are really interesting, and they're buzzing right now, but you have that music in the background. so I'm not going to go there. But it has this lightsaber sound. Again, here all these palm trees and eucalyptus trees. Here's the sound I'm going to keep in. I don't see how this could be copyrighted. It's just transcendental music. As you walk through this curtain of bulbs, they're changing colors and you bump into them, and then they make these really neat sounds that come like from a Beach Boy song with the good vibrations. But just listen to the beautiful sounds here as we're walking through. It's really good for having an out-of-body transcendental experience. And you can do this with just your own mind without having anything else to add. You got the spirit of Christmas here. And that's what light is about. Oh, by the way, I wrote a Christmas acronym. This is original. I wrote this. Christmas stands for a cheerful holiday rooted in spirituality to make all smile. Christmas is not exclusive, it is inclusive. It's joy to the world. It is joy for everybody. It's peace on earth, goodwill towards all. It is about loving everyone, including those who don't love you back. It's about giving. There's more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. It's about being light and bright and cheerful and illuminating. So that's what all this is about in this spirit. And at one time I was a kind of a bah humbug type of guy. But I've had my mind made over by seeing the results of spreading cheer and then getting the cheer returned back to you many-fold over. So Bridget and I go to these beautiful Christmas parks all over the place. And Southern California has many of them. They have them in Del Mar and in other different parts of San Diego and in Riverside and San Bernardino and Los Angeles. And we've enjoyed them all. This is our little walkway here as we're going out, and now we're seeing these more beautiful lights. This is like something that they have year-round in Paso Robles, right by the wineries. Year-round they have a nightscape like this. So you don't have to wait to Christmas. So if you're in Southern California, you go to Paso Robles, you're going to be very impressed with some of the best wine in the world. It rivals Napa, Sonoma, and Mendocino counties. It's less expensive. It's a better buy. Look at those roses. Roses at night in the wintertime. Look how they thrive. Isn't that beautiful? And their scent is fabulous too. It's another great thing. The beautiful smells associated with the garden and at Christmas time. So now we're going through more of the beautiful Christmas lights. Just an absolute feast for the eyes. Trees are associated with Christmas, and they have beautiful trees decorated in light of the holiday. But that's why you have the Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree is symbolic of everlasting life. It's a symbolic of choice, of choosing to do good rather than what's bad. It's the choice for illumination, the choice to display what's good and beautiful. So you have the tree theme here. Oh, now we're in the Tunnel of Love, Meister and I and our friends Darno and Val, our neighbors. So we're really enjoying it. Now, this Tunnel of Love goes on for a long time. I didn't count how many beautiful hearts we walked through, but there was quite a few. So there's Bridget and I enjoying the hearts as we've gone through maybe a half a dozen or more. Then we asked Darno, could you take a little video of us enjoying the Tunnel of Love? And that's exactly what they did, and we did it for them as well. Now we're back to the beautiful grounds here where they have these beautiful lights. I like this. This looks so beautiful. Blue's our favorite color. So we're winding down on this. Okay, so hope you enjoyed our San Diego Botanic Gardens Christmas. And we have other videos. I'm getting back into YouTube after a while, and I'm just having fun. So if you like it, please press like If you have a comment, that helps me. It's a simple thing to ask, but if you write a comment on YouTube, that helps me with the algorithms. And if you hit subscribe, that would be fantastic. And notify, that's even better. But you don't need to do that. I'm never going to ask anyone for anything other than I want to share things with you. So this is the beautiful crescendo, the little chapel tunnel of lights, as we leave our experience in beautiful Encinitas and the North County of San Diego. This is Action Jack on behalf of my lovely bride, Burgermeister, saying, Action Jack, we'll be back. It will be soon. And that's the name of that tune.